Hello, hello. What is up, my gangsters and wanksters? Hope you're all having a great rest of your day. I accidentally, while setting stream up, messed with my window size, so ignore the big ominous black bar to the right there. Alright, that should look a little better. But anyways, hope everyone's been having a good day. Hope everyone's ready for a new Silksong adventure. I'm not. To be honest with you, I've had a pretty busy week, and that's why I've not streamed at all this week until, well, hang on, how long ago did I start streaming? 30 seconds ago? So yeah, it's been an interesting week on my end, and it's been an interesting week in preparation for this stream, because, oh my god, losing that last run broke my heart. And I will be honest, I have been dreading starting a new run. But we're here. We're gonna do it. This will be the run. And then we don't have to start over ever again. It's that simple, really. I am feeling radiant. I mean, look at me. Aren't I beautiful with this angelic halo that chat has bestowed upon me for this run? If this isn't the run, then what is? So, while I am kind of dreading starting over, I think that there is opportunity for this to be a good run. I think there's opportunity for this to be the run. Only time will tell. I don't have that much interesting to say about the start of the run at this point. Like, we've gone through it enough times, and it's like, I don't feel like the route needs much more deviating. Exactly. It's just, I need to stop being bad. Now, I have learned, some interesting things that I might take into account and do some things slightly different order. But I'll be honest, nothing that major. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I had no idea until, like, just the other day that you could even have chakra help with the High Halls Gauntlet. And while that's not something I necessarily feel like I need, because it's not a place that we've died at any point, it's worth keeping in mind, and I might route around that. That's the problem, is that anything I've learned since last run is like, oh, it sure helps with a thing that I'm not that scared of. Like, why can't we get Chakra to help us fight Second Sentinel, huh? Speaking of which, what I learned last time is that whole fighting Second Sentinel in Act 2 thing doesn't seem worth it. I don't think I'm going to be relying too much on Reserve Bind. So it's like, I really shouldn't have even went for the fight when I did. Now, should I have lost? No. That was a skill issue. But the point still stands that it was just a needless risk. And I think going forward, we're just going to avoid that. Like, Second Sentinel can wait until Act 3. It's not like it's going to become black-threaded. It's not like it's going to get scarier. All we'll have is better equipment and be more prepared to take on our child. I'm so glad that we finally hit double-digit deaths, because now I feel like there's less, like, pressure a little bit. It's like, it felt inevitable for us to hit 10 eventually, but then we were getting so many good runs before that point. Like, even getting the first achievement before that point isn't something I expected. Sir? But yeah, it just feels like 10 deaths has been a long time coming. I mean, granted, I've had plenty of attempts, like, not on stream before I started streaming. So maybe that's part of the reason it feels so long overdue, because attempt number 7 was actually, like, attempt number, like, 57 or whatever. But it feels like there's a weight off my shoulders now that it's like, okay, well, it's not like my next death is going to catapult me into double digits, you know, because I'm already there. I'm already a walking skill issue. But you know what? I may be a skill issue, but I'm a radiant skill issue. Come here, mommy. I personally would love to just beat the shit out of mommy right now. It'd be really funny if we lost another run to this fight, though. Like, that's never gonna happen again. The run where I lost to Moss Mother is an embarrassment that I'm never gonna live down. I would rather leak my, quote-unquote homework, quote-unquote folder on stream than lose to Moss Mother again. I made the joke a few streams ago about how, like, I can just say a bunch of outlandish things to happen if I ever hit 1 million subscribers. Maybe it's outlandish things that I should be like, I'll do this if I ever lose another run to Moss Mother. If I ever lose to Moss Mother, maybe I should just, like, I don't know, burn down my house or something. I know it's a necklace, but in this shot, Chapel Rowan's little, like, necklace definitely looks like the under, like, chin of a chicken. I feel like I've mentioned that on stream before, but I can't unsee it. It just, the way it sags and the way it gyrates, I'm not about it. Those are either, like, chicken glands or balls or something that I want no part of. Leaked picture of Chapel Rowan's balls, not clickbait. Alright. Let's skaboodle our ass over here, and then I get to relive the horrible pogo that, for some reason, is weirdly hard for me. Like, I've been working on editing, the, like, road for to the first ending. And let me tell you, watching back with me struggling with the, Flying Buddy Pogo over here, the Beast Fly Pogo here. I'd say it was hard to watch, but honestly it was one of my better runs for it, so it wasn't that hard to watch, but it's the knowing that at any point if I load up a stream to edit, it's like, oh, I get to watch me dick around attempting to do baby's first Pogo for like 4 minutes. Hooray. I've never heard anything more fun in my life. Can't wait for the Pogo fail counter in the vid. I've thought about it. I don't know. We'll see. I think it would be a funny edit. I do think it would be a funny edit. It's just that, at least in that stream, like, if I were to do that, I'd have to pull a bunch of other streams, and I'm already, like, for a first real, like, editing project in DaVinci Resolve, I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. Like, I definitely want it to be good, obviously. But I worry, like, I'm already going to have to dig through, like, 4 streams just for the one run. I'm not sure about digging through previous streams for it. But we'll see. It is a thought in my head, and it definitely does seem like a good meme. Just seems... yeah. I guess what I'm saying is, I do want to do a montage of me failing that pogo at some point. I just don't know if it's going to be in that video. Can't wait to see your first compilation. Well, I mean, if you look hard enough, I'm sure you can find other compilations of mine just on, less family-friendly sites. This is a joke. This bit is over. We're moving on. Chat, I am not an ex-porn star. I mean an ex-spicy movie star. I did also learn one funny thing that I think I do want to do. Mostly for the silly, not so much because it'll actually get much. I learned, like, a trick. So, in my, like, personal playthrough I've been doing, I modded in Shaman's Crest to start with. And my reason for that is because I wanted to get some experience with playing Shaman's Crest because the crest looked kind of fun, and I feel like with it being available so late, I just have no interest in like swapping to it for Act 3. So I've been doing a full playthrough with it, and I'm gonna be honest, Shaman's Crest is kind of funny. I don't think I like the crest very much, but I do think it's kind of fun at the same time. I think its nail swings are pretty funny. I think its charge is pretty funny. But I think the number one thing I'm getting out of it is that on my adventure, I didn't want to wait until Phantom for a third Silk skill, since you get 3 slots. I didn't really want to wait for Phantom, and also, I kind of needed the last judge practice, so I actually went the last judge route for the first time ever. That's right, I went the good girl route. I did not go the sinner route. But regardless. Excuse me. Get out of my face. But regardless, I did learn how to get Sharp Dart in Act 1. And honestly, I've been playing around a lot with Sharp Dart, and I'm actually really growing to like it. So I think Sharp Dart might actually be my go-to Silk skill for a bit. Obviously, once we have Architect, it won't be, because, well, you know why. But I think it could be a fun change of pace, and I think I've really grown to appreciate it as a move overall, because it's just bad Sharp Shadow. And Sharp Shadow is, like, in my opinion, like, one of the best crests in Hollow Knight. Which, that is a thought in my head that I feel like there's a lot of people that think the crest system, or no, not the crest system, the charm system in Hollow Knight for being, like, not very well balanced and for having, like, a clear, like, uneven distribution of charm power, and I think it's honestly exaggerated. I think there's definitely meta charms for higher level players, but I think that's kind of, to an extent, inevitable. And I think that there's more customization within that people let on. And I think that when you start thinking about charms at all skill levels, I honestly think that, like, most charms in the game have at least some use. So, like, that's been a thought in my head lately as I've been replaying Hollow Knight as well. Is doing, like, a Hollow Knight charms tier list. Because believe me, I've got some spicy opinions on Hollow Knight Charms. And while I'm not a speedrunner of the game by any means, I have, like, played the game a good bit, and I feel like I'm fairly well educated on my opinions. As someone who has beaten just about every boss on Radiant. With the singular exception of, Sly, because I've just not gotten around to it, because Sly is weirdly a boss I really struggle with not taking at least one hit. But I'll get there eventually. But everything else I've done. I'm not like a Pantheon 5 all bindings player or anything, but I've beaten Pantheon 5 twice now, I believe. And again, I've radianted like just about every boss, so like I'm not the most educated out of anyone ever, but I feel pretty comfortable saying that I could make a fairly well-educated tier list. I know you wouldn't think it from, you know, my Silksong abilities, but I'm a lot better at Hollow Knight than I am Silksong. Hollow Knight might be my favorite game at this point. Like, period. It's close. Because I'm not a huge RPG fan. That's not really me. But Mother 3 has been always, like, my favorite piece of, like, art ever. So it's difficult, because, like, I love Mother 3. I think it's genuinely, like, near perfect. It's just... I don't sit down and play Mother 3 very much. But Hollow Knight, which is at least, like, a top 2 contender at this point. Hollow Knight... Oh, I play Hollow Knight often. I love Hollow Knight. Both in, like, lore, I love, like, the game design itself, I love actively playing the game. I think Hollow Knight is also a near-perfect game. So that's why I'm, like... Every time I'm like, oh god, what is my favorite game? I'm kind of torn these days. When it used to be clear, like, oh, it's Mother 3. No doubt in my mind. But yeah, I've gotten a little off topic, but the point is, I think that there's a real chance I'm going to do a charm tier list video at some point, just ranking them all, and giving my opinions, and, I think that sounds really fun, but also a nightmare to edit. Like, maybe I'll get a few, Silksong compilations out before I do that. Plus, I mean, God knows that I'm going to have some opinions people disagree with. Mother 3 stream, I don't think that people want me to stream Mother 3. At least not right now. I can't imagine the Venn diagram between, like, Silksong fans and Mother 3 fans is that big. But who knows? Maybe at some point, if we get there, we'll do it. But it's not something on my radar as, like, this is something I'm planning. Unlike a few other things that actually aren't inherently Silksong related, I think there's more overlap. I think that there's more overlap between people that are really into Silksong and some other ideas I have. But for right now, we're going with Silksong. It's what I know, it's what I've started with, and I've yet to complete the goal, so you know. You're being a tease today? I get that a lot in my DMs. You would have no idea. I'll be like, hey, and I'll send something naughty, and then I'll proceed to go offline for 6 hours because I got distracted playing Pokemon. That's the level of tease we're on. We're on that ADHD autistic level of tease where it's like, I'm not trying to be, but it's kind of funny that I did. Hello, Bell Mama. I feel like I'm actually playing kind of cracked right now. It's weird. Like, I feel like I, like, murdered Moss Mother so quickly, I feel like I'm kind of schmoovin'. Uh-oh. Oh, that was bad. I got a little caught off guard. Oh my god, she's dead already. This game has so many MILFs, yeah. Belmama's the hottest one, though. No one will ever be as hot as Belmama. Except, I don't know. Broodmother's right there, and that's my broody mommy. I like when she secretes the gray goo that sticks to you, and yeah, this bit's gonna end here. I think we're done. No. Yeah, no, that's fair. My bad. I took it too far. My mommy issues should not go that far. Chat, nobody hold me accountable for talking about Broodmother's sticky gray goo. I'm begging. Maybe just embracing the power of the Radiance is what I needed all along. Maybe that's why I'm playing so good today. Or maybe this is the calm before the storm and I'm gonna die to something embarrassing. Let's be honest, any mommy issues go too far, I'm sorry that you think that. However, I think that there's nothing wrong with needing a woman who's twice your age to put a cigarette out on your face and call you a good girl. Or boy, or good envy, a good they, whatever you want to go by. How about a good creature? Who's my good creature? Do I have enough shards yet for bone bottom repairs? I've not been keeping track. No, not at all. Okay. I can't believe I didn't remember that you could murder Peb. That, like, caught me so off guard. A few streams ago, I found Peb, and I, you know, did the mean, if you will. And I, like, was confused that it dropped so much rosaries. And then I kind of realized later on the stream, but didn't want to bring it back up, because I just didn't have, like, a good gateway to do it. And later that night, I looked it up and confirmed that, yes, I did, in fact, murder Peb. Oops. Anyways, can't wait to do that again for the money. Will I feel bad about it again? Absolutely. Am I gonna do it regardless? Absolutely. If a girl gotta break the Hornet statuette to get this dub, I'll do it. I'm ruthless. Okay, maybe I'm not willing to do that. Why do that when you could bang her, though? I'm sorry, is there a mod where you can bang Peb? Because, I mean, you know, hypothetically speaking, for research purposes. Do you mind sending that to me? Like, can I make Hornet X Peb canon? I'm working on it. Thank you. Thank you for your service. You're such a brave soldier. Alright, we got a shard pendant. Vibes and thrives. It's my sole reason to code. I just think that Hornet X Peb is such a random ship that I almost believe you. Like, it's not Lace, it's not Chakra, it's not even, like, Sherma. It's not even, like, Pliny. No, it's Hornet X Peb. That's the hill you want to die on. Someone needs to spread the work. You know what? You're my hero. More power to you. This is a shipping war that, you know what, I don't want to be involved with, except that, you know. Sea of Sorrow's gonna confirm Hornet has feelings for Lace, just you wait. I swear, Team Cherry is going to include some confirmation that Hornet is bisexual. I almost want to, like, bet on it, because I think it'd be funny if I'm right, but I don't necessarily, like, actually think it that strongly. But I feel like there's so many people that want Hornet to like girls that, like, there's a non-zero chance. And sure, a lot of it spawned because of the lesbian sex scene, lesbian sex scene meme before the game released, but I feel like there's also people that just unironically see, like, Hornet as not straight. Honestly, though, Hornet, maybe Ace. Because if I remember correctly, the way Hornet talks about, like, mating, because that, like, did canonically happen, in case anyone doesn't know. I feel like she talks about very past tense from what I remember. It's very much like, yeah, even I wanted to try it once, but it's not really for me, lol. She fucks? I believe that. She cannot want to fuck while also having a great pull. Like, bitches be throwing themselves at Hornet, but that doesn't mean Hornet want the bitches. Honestly, I think I've convinced myself. Hornet's biromantic, but also ace. Or bisexual, but also arrow. One or the other. And in this essay, I will... How could she resist Lace's ass during that ending? You need to chill. We are not discussing baby girl's ass right now. Besides, she's got way more thigh than ass. Like, I know the ending does make her look caked as all hell, but I think most of that's actually just, like, thigh. And there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Today I learned you could get pilgrim shawls from those. There's like none around here ever, aside from that one, so I honestly just didn't assume that. We got the cishet pin. Hooray! Who's excited for the cishet pin? Woo! All the straight Silksongers. You have representation. Alright, now go back to your corner where you belong. If you're straight and watching the stream, like, what are you doing? Like, you're welcome to be here, don't get me wrong. I'm just confused why you are. Alright, come here, buddy. I just want to nay-nay all over that man's. Oh, hello. Yo, this guy kind of looked like Balatro. Yo, y'all agree? That guy kind of looked like Balatro. I'm just gonna keep, like, running this bit into the ground until somebody thinks it's funny. I don't see it, TBH. I mean, he looks, like, identical to Balatro. The guy that hangs out with Forge Daughter, Balatro? That guy. I bet they're cousins. His name's probably, like... Dicey Dungeons or something. Or maybe his name's Clover Pit. I bet his name's Clover Pit. Now I het ya, Excuse me, you're free to het whoever you want, but don't do it in front of me. I have impressionable children around. Like, you're allowed to live whatever life you want, just don't flaunt it in my face. Like, jeez. God, it's like you're shoving it down my throat. Oh my god. Thank God we have baby mama here. Just hearing her sing just brings me joy. Chakra is like simultaneously butch while also being baby mama. Because you can be both. Why not? Who makes the rules that says that you can't? Who says that a dog cannot play basketball? Where does it say it in the rules? I think Air Bud was actually a really progressive story. I think Air Bud's a metaphor for trans people in sports. Chat, I've not watched Air Bud, like, I don't think I've ever sat down and watched it all the way through, ever. So, if what I just said is cancelable because there's some really bad implications of Air Bud being trans, I'm not sorry. It was for the humor. If you are offended, then may I suggest, make like Hornet right now and touch some grass. That. Give me my 9 rosaries. I earned those 9 rosaries. Airbud is a trans icon now. I can't wait for the stream, the edited version of this stream to get posted, and then it's just like... What's a clickbait title here? How Airbud coming out as trans changed my life, and also, by the way, Silksong. I think that kind of clickbait, where like you put something clickbaity and then you also tell them what the video actually is really funny. Like, I remember watching a lot of, like, Jules Conroy back when, he was streaming... What was he speedrunning? A lot of Mario 64 and a lot of, like, Banjo-Kazooie. I remember, like, his highlights would always just be, like, absurd titles. And everyone would just know what it actually was about because, you know, that's, like, the series he's been posting at a given time. So it's like... He may post a video that's called, like, oh, how I ate my ass for charity, and then it's just like, oh, well, you know, that's the guy that's speedrunning Mario 64, so I know this is a Mario 64 video, where he also talks about eating his ass for charity. Things like that. That kind of clickbait, I think, is really funny. Like, that's what I'm all about. Like, maybe I'll get there where I do similar things. But I feel like I'll make it, like, even more obvious to someone who doesn't know. Like I said, how Airbud coming out as trans saved my life, and also, this is my Silksong attempt. Maybe I upload highlights where, like, the more cursed and unrelated to Silksong the title, the worse the run is. So it's like any run where I die in, like, Act 1. It's just called something along the lines of, like... It's literally just called something completely unrelated. Like, what is the best way to make a peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich? And then it's just Silksong highlights. But then the run that it actually finishes, it's like, is Hornet a lesbian, question mark? I didn't mean to do that, but okay. I think this is really funny. I might do this. Like, probably to not to that extreme, but it does sound kind of funny. Why peanut butter and mayo, though? Because I felt like it sounded like trash, and therefore I would be subjecting the people seeing the thumbnail and the title to the worst combination I could brainstorm. And judging by your displeasement, I would say I succeeded. Like, chat, have you never had a peanut butter and mayo sandwich? Reminds me of my mother's cooking. I miss coming home from school and snacking on my mother's famous peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwiches. Reminds me of mine too, unfortunately. See? So you have had a peanut butter and mayo. It's like peanut butter and fluff, but a little more savory and a little less good. Get out of here. That dude's kind of rocking a Sherma cosplay when he puts the symbol over his head. If you think about it, Sherma's really easy to cosplay if all you have to do is put a symbol on your noggin. Yeah, that guy kind of looked like Balatro. Alright, let's go talk to my queen. I'm just gonna have thirsty nicknames for, like, every woman in this game. I can't really think of a nickname for Forge Daughter that's, like, remotely, the energy I want to be putting out. That isn't, like, weirdly parental to the point where I don't want to say it. Like, Forge Daughter doesn't give me a lot to work with, and I don't care as much enough to call her, like, baby girl. Forge Mommy? So does that make me the Forge Granddaughter? Also, hello, Balatro. See, the other guys look just like him. One of these days, I'm gonna install a mod. And all the mod is going to do is change his name to Balatro. Alright, so we learned last time that going to Shellwood, did cause Chakra to not be at the, Hunter's March Gauntlet. So this time around, we're gonna not go to Shellwood, but I think I want to test to see if Wormways is enough to make her go bye-bye. Because I've not found a concrete answer online. I've seen people say it's like when you enter Greymoor or when you beat Widow. And I did neither of those and she didn't show up. And luckily it didn't cost us the run or anything, we were chilling, but... Oh, I should, definitely go do the donation before I get too sucked into gathering garbs. It's fine. I won't waste too many shards. It'll be fine. The game's telling me how to use a tool. Like, please, you don't have much space left for shell shards. Just use it. And it's like, I'm sorry, but it's straight. I'm not allowed to. Oh my god, I yeeted that bitch. I just realized I'm looking to get rosaries right now so I can buy the simple key. And, like, that is my goal right now, but don't I have a mossberry I can still trade in? I don't, because I never got it. Okay, I can go do that. I'll go do that after this wave, because I think this will be enough garbs. If I can do basic addition. Right? Yeah! I can count! Look at me go. Alright, but I forgot to get this goober. I did turn that, right? Okay, because that would be embarrassing if I didn't. Alright, where is he? Get over here, Scrimlow. Got him. Give me that berry. Hello, friends. I come from the sky. We're besties now. How many rosaries are we even at? Because we need 500. I would guess that we're not there, though. Just if I had to guess. Yeah, not really even close. We're at, like, what, 320? Okay, we will go turn in that berry, and that's gonna be most of the way to 500 from there. And we can go get the Weaver effigy as well. Maybe I should go do that right now while I'm right here. Excuse me, pardon me. I want these rosaries. And I want these rosaries. And I want this effigy. And now we get to go see Moss Druid. I said before, but I'm gonna say it again after hearing it, like, while editing. Moss Druid noises really are, like, one of my favorite parts of the adventure. At least the early game. I know we're not going to get to hear them because we already got Druid's Eye, but... Are you able to get Wanderer's Crest? Yes, if we can get the simple key. This is the wrong way to her, though. But yes, assuming that we get our hands on the simple key, rats. Assuming we get our hands on the simple key, we can get Wanderers. And that's the reason why I want to go there early. And also, I'll probably show off for anyone who doesn't know how to get Sharp Dart in Act 1. But we do need Needle-In for that still. But I can at least show off how to get to the door. Hello, Moss Druid. That's enough money already. Because sometimes getting money is just that easy. And it's not like we need that much, like, money for a little bit, honestly. Like, we'll need money, for Hunter's March, but there's so much money in Hunter's March that if you're not, like, flat broke, you'll get enough. Because you only need 400 to clear out Curved Claw and, Fractured Mask. And you can definitely get, like, at least 350, if not more, without really trying in Hunter's March. If you excuse me, I'll grab your simple key. And we're off to the Wormways! My favorite place to be, the Wormways! We may not be able to talk to my plug yet, but we can sure go to his street. Alright, will I embarrass myself against Vomit Bug again? Because I kind of almost got clapped recently. I don't remember if that was last run or the run before or what, but... But at some point I lost the rhythm and kind of was getting bodied low-key. He's moving around a lot more than I'm used to. The timing is very slightly different than how it usually is. So I'm a little like, why? Okay, now we've shifted it back. So I want him to start vomiting right at the edge of the platform coming back to me, because that just makes him really predictable. Just like that. And that's a beast shard. Hello, simple lock. Take my simple key. Take it deep inside and twist it. Ka-ching. Alright. Yeah, I didn't really know the way that you could get... Actually, can we even? I'm not sure. No, we totally can. What am I talking about? I was like, can we get to the Weaver door? But yeah, no, we totally can. For anyone looking to see... Actually, hang on. Maybe I'm confidently incorrect. Do you need drifters? You might need drifters. We're gonna find out. Yeah. Drifters definitely makes that. If you proceed to dash and then input a heal, it carries your dash momentum over and lets you go a little extra further. It's actually surprisingly easy, considering I did not look up a tutorial. I just saw a clip of someone doing it, and I went, okay, and then I got it first try. I don't know if it's possible without drifters, but I never did it with drifters, or without drifters, so shrug. If you're looking for someone that knows what they're talking about, don't come to me. I found out this existed very recently. One thing I do like about going early Wormways is that, like, low-key, 500 for the simple key is definitely worth it, because you can get, like, a solid at least 200 rosaries from over here. So it's like you're really only paying, like, 300. Because there's that stack of rosaries there. And then there's also, like, rosaries in the chapel, and then there's a mossberry. Like, even if your luck is kind of bad, you can walk away with, like, about 200 rosaries without having to kill any extra enemies, including the enemies that, you know, spawn right outside the chapel after you complete it, which all drop rosaries as well. Like, it's just easy money. And obviously you're not, like, netting a profit by doing it or anything, but 500 feels bad until you realize how much you're making back. But there is, like, not a lot of money down here, but there's money. Ow. Please hold while my headset cooperates. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. My headset died because I kept forgetting to plug it in, even though it kept giving me warnings at the start of the stream. But it's fine. My headset mic isn't even the one I use for audio, but it is the one I use for lip tracking. So I was like, uh-oh, my options are be a still image that can talk, or just be silent for a minute while I plug it in. Luckily, I keep a charger, like, right here. I really should just have it plugged in anytime I'm not wandering around, but I just hate the feeling of having a cord unstuck, too. I think it's just, like, a psychological thing of feeling like I don't have as much freedom. Like, I have a Bluetooth headset for a reason. But I don't know. Either way, it's about time that we consume a dead body. Yeah, that's right. And slurp slurp. I'm kind of feeling like Cell from Dragon Ball, where I inject my needle into the body and then I liquefy it and then slurp it like a smoothie. Y'all ever feel like that? I feel like that pretty often while playing this game. Alright, we got Wanderers now. I think it's funny how much of the time I was like using Reaper at first. And it's like at this point, nah, I've fully transitioned to going back to Wanderers. I think Reaper's one of my least favorite crests. I have grown to appreciate it more. I think it's a very safe pick, and I do think its pogo is like ridiculous and over the top. And it lets you get away with so much silly stuff, but I just really don't like how a lot of the needle attacks feel. That's just what it boils down to. Like the forward hits having inconsistent hitboxes, and then just not in the sense of like bad programming, but in the sense of it alternating from the upper swing and the lower swing. And then the upswings range is so weird. I'm just not a fan. I also just don't like how slow it feels, and I know that's the point, and I get that that's like the appeal of it, is that you can play really careful and really calculated, and I respect that. However, I'm someone who hates waiting, and I hate feeling sluggish. And therefore, I'm not a big fan of that feeling. Alright, is there any reason we shouldn't just rush straight to, hunters? I don't know if Cloak sets off the trigger for Chakra to not show up. I think we'll just go. We'll just go as we are now. And it'll be fine. Everything's gonna be hunky-dory. Got him. Every time I see like a random pilgrim that drops money, I'm always just like, ooh, quick murder. Quick pit stop to Murderville. Population of that guy. Just because it's so much less money that I'm gonna have to grind later. Regardless, we're gonna sit on the bench. Set our spawn, even though it doesn't really matter, but get our one mask back, which does kind of matter. I thought he wouldn't go swing that far. Hang on. Let's not do something embarrassing. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Alright. Let's just take it slow. I was feeling myself a little too much after playing pretty well at first, that I was like, yeah, I don't need to like cheese it, I can just kick its ass. And then things got a little scarier than I was expecting. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little embarrassed I almost just died to Scarguard. What is this, week 1? I don't know what my threshold is for when is late enough in the run where if I die, I'm changing my drawing. But I really like this drawing, so I feel like if I die, like, at any point this stream, I'm gonna have a hard time letting go of it. We'll see. Come here, buddy. I want your silk. Alright, we just need to make, like, 400 rosaries here. Or at least be at 400 rosaries. Hey, it's Dave! My buddy from accounting. Or IT. He works one of them. They're basically the same crew. We all know a Dave who either works accounting or IT or something equivalent. Like, Daves don't come in just one size and shape. I don't think I've ever known a Dave in my life. Well, maybe you should check out the IT department or the accounting department or maybe cybersecurity. There are hot Daves in your area. Owie. Pushanka. Excuse me, sir. I'd appreciate if you left me and my baby mama alone. We're having our anniversary here. Uh-oh. This is actually kind of bad. I'm just gonna rely on Chakra carrying me. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, we're good. But what if I wanted Davette? I mean, have you considered going to, like, your local pet shop? You'll find a lot of cute girls there that are really into, like, tech. And they often wear thigh highs. Or, like, have you checked out any speedrunning Discord? That's where Davettes tend to hang out. Oh, just like that, we have 400 rosaries. See, there's just so much money. I'm going to the pet store tomorrow. Be careful, they bite. Let me up. Let me up. Even more reasons to go? You're a freak. Hello, Mottled Scar. My good friend, my best buddy. My reason for being. Fractured Mask is my reason for living. When I was really depressed, you know who was there for me? Fractured Mask.
Me ofende? Da, fenestra.
And look at that. The Fractured Mask stays on during sex. I will hear no objections. If anyone complains about Fractured Mask staying on during sex, I'm sorry, but I'm doing a Steel Soul run. I don't come back from this if I die. And believe me, the sex I'm having, there is a risk for death. Thank you, Chakra. I don't like that guy anyways. Maybe I'll just, like, claim I'm every sexuality. So that way people never really know the truth. It's like, am I ace or is that a bit? Do I pull or is that a bit? Are both true? Or is it all a bit? Do I like women? No. I love women. Jamie is omnisexual. It's actually pronounced Omni-Man. I am Omni-Man. Or at least I was before the transition. Now I'm Omni-Woman. Got him. Alright, we have like an actual run on our hands, I guess. Like, not that I'm complaining, just... I feel like we've been moving today. Outside of that, interesting Scarguard fight, I feel like I've been kind of playing out of my mind tonight. Maybe taking almost a full week off, recharge some batteries I didn't realize were drained. Who knows? Get over here. Alright, well, now where am I gonna go? I feel like I need to just have, like, a checklist in front of me of, like, the exact order of every single thing I need to do in this game. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna be like, well, shit, what next? How many fleas do I have? I have the Hunter's March flea, I have this flea here. I have to get the Farfields one. I need to get the Farfields one and the Upper Mara one. Maybe I'll go get wall jump. That sounds kind of funny. We can go fight Sister Split. Ow! My toes! I keep, like, going back and forth. Like, what am I gonna do? Let's not get too silly with it. I'm sure I could beat, like, Sister Splinter, no problem, but, like, what am I doing here? I want to get Float anyways, because Float's really good, and I want to get the Mask Shard that's in Farfields anyways, and there's a flea there, and... But Sister Splinter will be soon. Like, we're gonna enter Greymore, and then I think we're gonna leave and go fight Sister Splinter. Hey, baby girl. I like this strategy for Lace, where I just keep bouncing on her until she go bye-bye. Oh, that was silly. The recoil from Silk Spear knocked me off. But we're fine. OMG, I fucking love her so much. Hands off my baby girl. I got dibs, thank you. I saw her first, and obviously that means that I have ownership over her. Mom said it's my turn with baby girl? Well, if Mom said it, then I guess it's fine. I wouldn't want to disrespect Belle Mama and ignore her. So alright, I guess you can have a turn. Look at all those Dave corpses. I wonder what happened there. Teehee. And a bat, and a bat, and a bat. Sometimes when I'm playing and I have a song stuck in my head, like, I'll just kind of, like, dance around and mouth along, and then I realize, oh, wait, hang on. Y'all are gonna see that. Oops. Oh, well. Oh, hello. I almost slipped into the abyss. Get your ass over here, baby Dave. I heard you got an F on your school project, and your daddy sent me to punish you.
Friend.
Oh, hey, look, it's baby Dave's daddy. Yeah, I punished your kid just like you asked. Oh, believe me, he will not be forgetting how that felt for a long time. Perhaps the rest of his life. Oh, well, maybe if you weren't naughty, I wouldn't have had to punish you too. Oops, I slipped into the spaghetti. Get out of my platform. This is my home. I have dibs. Give me my rosaries. I've earned these rosaries. You can't handle this? What do you mean? I'm just having a nice discussion with Dave. Well, the artist formerly known as Dave. Oh, you're still alive? Alright. I entered this area prepared to murder that guy, but I guess he's fine. He's not haunted yet.
Haspin?
God, I just hate this guy. I know, like, water is wet level take, like, no one cares. Everyone hates Mort, but, like, God, fuck Mort. If I were to make a Silksong NPCs tier list, you know F is like Mort. Maybe no one else. Maybe just Mort. Alright, I now have exactly the right amount of rosaries to go buy a tool pouch. And considering I'm max on shell shards, that seems like a good investment. Mort's actually G tier? Honestly, how did I not think of that? Just have a G tier. The G stands for Mort. And a bat. Uh-oh, I'm in danger. I mean, not like actual danger, in case anyone was like having this on second monitor and was like, uh-oh, she's actually gonna die? Like, no. I didn't even take damage, but I was slightly scared, and therefore I felt like my life was in danger, and I have the right to self-defense through murder. If I see someone mildly scary looking, then I'm allowed to murder them in self-defense, right? Oh wow, that guy just got sent to the great beyond. If scared become the fear, you're so right. Those are words to live by. If you're ever terrified, just give whatever's scaring you a reason to be terrified. I'm just gonna go over here real quick. I was kind of wanting to save that silk a little bit, but it's not like a big deal. I got mildly concerned and proceeded to just go, okay, well, let's not be dumb. I put on my anti-dumbass protection.
Nesvia?
Despite the name, it's actually incredibly pro-dumbass because that's its job of what to protect. Do you think there's people that ship Hornet and Seamstress? Because, like, I'm kind of down. No? I think that there has to be. It's like people that are all about, like, mentor-esque characters, considering Seamstress is, like, crazy good at nail combat. Oops. I accidentally hit him again. Oh well. Not like it really matters. Spine cores are not exactly hard to get more of if I accidentally don't get enough. No! Why, Wanderers? Why crit now? This is like the time where I would. Okay, well, that. Straight into the lava. That was off the backboard. That was worth a good amount of points. But I don't know basketball, so I'm gonna say like 44. That seems like a realistic amount. Got him. I can't wait to go get more. I love spine cores. There's nothing I love more than collecting spine cores on a nice summer day. Gotta get that spine cores. Oh, goodbye. That's fine. You know, I was going to like... Oh, goodbye. I was gonna, you know, collect that spine core and then it just had to disappear in front of me. Like, seems a little rude and a little offensive. Oopsies. Alright, well that was fun. I still didn't get enough. I'm gonna blame it entirely on that one that despawned, because watch, I'm gonna be one away right now. Well, that's extremely awkward. See, chat, look, I'm one away. If that one wasn't rude and despawned, I would have gotten them all. Alright, we got all of our spine cores. We can move on. God, just think about all the good memories we made while collecting spine cores. Like when we collected spine cores. And when we collected spine cores. Oh, and there was that time that we collected spine cores. Good times. Y'all remember those spine cores we collected? Good memories. Good times. And that's Drifter's Cloak. Alright, now we get to go set foot in Greymore for about 2 seconds. Excuse me, Seamstress, I'm trying to scurry off. Leave me be. Or leave me whatever bug you are. Game theory, Seamstress is a bee? Someone get MatPat out of retirement to make a game theory on whether or not the Seamstress is a bee. And also that she sings. I think that this is the important thing that people need to know. Alright, we got 2 mask shards. Where the... brick? Okay. No, I know exactly where the last one is. I'm just tripping. Because I never bought the one from Peb. Silly goose. That's me. Honk honk. Alright, let's go clap the hell out of 4th chorus. We don't have magma bells, so like... we could, in theory, die, but it's 4th chorus. We'll be fine. Come here, buddy. There we go. Excuse me. Alright, I guess I'll do this last phase without cheesing with Sting Shard. God, what am I gonna do without cheesing 4th chorus? And he's dead. Bye, buddy. See you never. Later, skater. Alright, chat. We need to talk. Y'all are too horny. And for 4th chorus... Maybe it's time to close the internet and to go to bed and to wake up a better person tomorrow. I'm not saying I don't get it. I'm just saying that is a robot. And I just think that the wording of thine thirst might be a little much to describe how much you love 4th chorus. I'm gonna wake up and be so much worse tomorrow. Honestly, girl boss behavior. Always be the worst version of yourself that you can be. That's life advice right there. Very good life advice, as I'm sure you can tell. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Alright, we're gonna shoot crazy high up. We're not going to do much in Greymoor right now. Like I said, we're more or less going to turn around and immediately go to Shellwood, but... there is some nice things to pick up here that we can quickly... Oh, hello. Excuse me. That was not supposed to happen. That was really rude of you. What an iconic way to potentially lose a Steel Soul run is to have that dude rebound his bell off of the ground into me. Like, that was crazy. Alright, we're good. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that dude winding up big hit and I had 2 health, I was like, alright, this is how I lose the run. It's right here. To this random enemy outside of Greymoor. And I have to live forever knowing that I died to a random pilgrim because it happened to do 2 damage. And I am bad. Yeah, we're gonna grab this Hunter's Journal quest. Not like we're gonna be finishing it anytime soon, but... if nothing else, I can use it to prove whether or not Hornet is arrow and or ace. And really, that's the most important thing. Oh, hi, buddies. Got him. Are you still alive after that? What the hell? I thought that thing would have died like 8 hours before then. God, Sting Shard, maybe it just isn't that good after all. Maybe everyone's right. She could be, but then again, absolutely no way she resists Lace at the end still. I'm not sure Lace has the parts to do that. Like, why would Grandmother Silk make Lace have genitalia? Like, Lace is probably just flat down there with nothing, like, to show. Like, all I'm saying is, even if Hornet is arrow or ace, like, she can still end up with Baby Girl after the ending. Like, that part is not the part I'm debating here. Because, oh lord, they are. GMS wants grandkids slash great-grandkids. She already has an entire civilization of weavers who are her daughters. Or at least she called them her daughters. It's literally like the first line of the game or something. I actually don't think that's the first line. I think that's like first Sinner dialogue, but still. She wants more? I don't think so. I think this might be veering off into a little bit of nonsense. And this is a serious discussion. Like, how dare you act silly in such an important conversation as the sexuality of Hornet Silksong? I've been doing weeks of research for this conversation. I'm dead serious. You might need to reread what Silksong is all about then. But good for you. You're allowed to have your headcanon. It's just wrong, and you should feel bad, and I'm going to make fun of you. I'm going to shove you into a locker and make you regret everything. Get into the locker. Excuse me, you were hiding behind the foreground. That's not fair. Hey, buddy. You know, these big mites, they give me Toby energy. Like, these are some motherfuckers named Toby. Maybe I just have bad history with Tobys and think they're all rats. But I have yet to be proven wrong. I wasn't planning on doing a lot of Grandmore right now, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm largely doing it because there's just a good bit of rosaries here. There's cash, there's money. And I am blinded by greed. I think Toby's kind of a cute name. I have never met a good Toby, so... Like, I think the name itself can be cute, but I've never met a good Toby, so I don't think so. But, like, phonetically, sure. I just need to meet some examples of Tobys that aren't bad people. Okay, hang on. I'm getting a little too careless. I forgot that there was a mite up there, and I definitely almost walked into it with 1 health. Well, what if I want to name my kid Toby? Would he turn out bad no matter what? I don't know. Probably. Until I meet a good Toby, that's my opinion. I would raise my Toby to be well-behaved. Some children are not just a product of their parents. A lot are, but not all of them. Sometimes you birth a Toby, and then the Toby decides, hey, I want to just commit war crimes. And that doesn't necessarily equate to the parents being at fault. I will bring forth a good Toby to you? Well, that just makes it sound like a sacrifice now. We could do Chapel of the Reaper now. Maybe I will. Just to do it. Just to feel something. It's not like the walk back is hard. Yeah, we can do Chapel of the Reaper. I'm swapping straight back to Wanderer after, though. No, my Toby, you're the one making it sound like a sacrifice, not me. Hello, Chapel of the Rhone. Oops. Hello, my friends. I like these guys because I can make easy scissoring lesbian jokes and everyone laughs. That's my favorite part of fighting them. As if the game wasn't lesbian enough. You're so right. That's my bad. Who am I kidding? We don't need scissoring lesbians. We're already the greatest lesbian. Hornet Silksong. And in this essay, I will explain how... Excuse me, I would like to absorb your innards. I have absorbed the innards of a man. Hooray! Reaper? Aw, man. Alright, let's get out of here and actually go pay our sister a visit. Our sister of the splinter variety. Got him. I don't mind this crest. Like, I don't really have many crests I dislike in this game. Like, all things considered, like, I will probably challenge myself at some point to do a full Beast playthrough. Oh, that's the wrong way. Hi, Garmin and Zaza. I sure can't wait for you to be alive at the end of the game. What's the worst crest in your opinion? That's a different question than what my least favorite crest is. Because I know Beast has, like, crazy numbers, but it also has such a high skill ceiling and I've put no time into it. Or a high skill floor and a high skill ceiling, really. So it's like, in my hands, I would say Beast, but I don't necessarily think Beast is actually the worst crest. I mean, I think purely damage-wise, it probably would be Reaper, but like, Reaper's the opposite issue of Beast, where it's like, this feels like probably the single most newbie-friendly crest. And there's a reason it was so popular when the game first came out, for that exact reason. So, like, worst crest in my opinion, like, I don't know. I think that there's a good argument which is the worst, even though it's my favorite. Mostly just on the grounds that, like, its bind does a good bit of damage, but it's certainly less safe than just about any other bind in the game. And it doesn't really get as much payoff for that bind as, like, Beast does. It's a risky bind, like the riskiest bind, while also not pulling in the same amount of reward for it. Even though I love Witchcrest, and I think it has, like, the best nail strikes out of any of them. I need to go to a bench and swap off Reaper. Which also feels like it has high skilling. I mean, or skill ceiling. I mean, sure, but, like, not to the extent Beast does. Like, Witch is, like, low-key probably the easiest in terms of just using the nail strikes and getting mileage out of them. Because they're all just so big. And sure, like, positioning your binds isn't free, but it's not that hard. Like, I feel like, sure, Witch definitely is, like, one of the harder crests, but I also think even an experienced player doesn't pull as much out of it as an experienced player in other crests. And I don't pay that much attention to the speedrunning scene in these games, so maybe, like, I'm off base there. Maybe Witch pulls better numbers than I realize, but from my personal experience, I never felt like the bind was so good that it necessarily outweighed the downsides, but I kept using it because I thought it was fun. And really, that's, like, the most impressive thing, is that every single crest is very usable. Even though I find Beast unusable, I know it is usable, unfortunately. I can't make fun of it too hard. Because if I tried, it would just be a skill issue. Excuse me, Wormy McSquirmy. I'm trying to have a conversation about crests and chests. Yeah, just every source I've seen about, like, what each crest's DPS looks like glazes the shit out of Beast, so I have a hard time acting like Witch pulls in enough damage to justify the risk, unlike Beast, which definitely does. So yeah, Reaper or Witch. I think there's an argument either way. I think there's an argument either way, and I think what breaks the tie for Reaper, in my opinion, to be a little better is because of just... I think that crests should be allowed to be, like, more geared towards newer players, and I feel like that's what Reaper does the best. Like, Wanderer is also kind of geared towards newer players, but the hitboxes are way stubbier, so positioning matters more, even though, yeah, you can just swing dumb nail really fast and kill things. I think in an experienced player's hands, from what I understand, at least from what I've looked into, and this was admittedly, like, probably a few patches ago at this point, so who knows how accurate my info is, but I would imagine Reaper puts in, like, the least damage out of any of the crests. But I think what it makes up for that with is, being incredibly newbie-friendly and being, like, super, super safe. And the Silk regeneration on it is crazy. It's low-key, like, the best crest to use if you want to be spamming Silk skills outside of Shaman. And considering how late you get Shaman, that means if you really want to spam skills, you're rocking Reaper for most of the game. So yeah, I think I've talked myself into Witch being the worst, but it's also my favorite, so, you know, it's not like I think the crest is bad by any means. We got a purse. Hornet can look good for her date with Chakra. I mean Lace. I mean baby girl. I mean... We have successfully made it to Shellwood. We're gonna go meet Sister Fister. I mean Sister Splinter. I mean... No, wait, that was correct. Excuse me, sir. Stupid idiot. I bounced on him a bunch. I bounced on that boy's dick, is what I'm saying. And I don't feel bad about it. I bounced on that dick until he died. That guy has a lot more health than I thought. Like, it's not like it took that long to kill him, but I was kind of schmoovin', and it still took him that long. Sister Fister is either really problematic or the lesbian best friend's noble title. I mean, all I'm saying is if your sister can take a full fist, I don't think that the Sister Fister's, at fault here. Yeah, enjoy comments like this, because I'm sure eventually at some point, if I stream long term, I won't be able to say things like that forever. Teehee. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm just such a gremlin. Teehee. Do you think Hornet's poly? I think Hornet is a state of mind. Hornet can be whatever you want Hornet to be. Unless you think Hornet is straight. Then you're wrong. Uh-oh. This is getting a little awkward. It's been a while since I've struggled in this room, now that I actually, like, get cloak before doing it. I feel like this is a good reminder of reasons I don't really like this room. At one point, I called it my least favorite room in the game. Is it actually? I don't know, but it's certainly not, that far. But I will say, I don't think it is, because there sure is that one room right as you enter Act 3 with a gauntlet when you have 4 health. That's really dumb. I can't wait to go say hi to Sister Splinter. We're besties. Do y'all think Hornet's vaccinated? And follow-up question, if not, is Hornet, like, anti-vax? What if Hornet is, like, anti-vax because she thinks it causes, like, the hollow nest infection? That's my new headcanon. Now we're getting into the headcanons that really matter. Hornet's, like, injecting something into you, especially after she's, like, engaged in plasmium activities, like... Nah, I'm convinced that Hornet's anti-vax now. But she's not, like, protests against it, she just doesn't get vaccinated herself. And, like, dies tragically young of, like, polio. You seen her stab herself with that needle, though? Do you think after the events of Silksong, she's still pro-needle? after seeing everyone, like Zango, and the plug, whatever his name is, Azalotl, I think. No, surely Hornet, like, learns from her drug addiction by the end of Silksong. Hello, sister. Step Splinter, help, I'm stuck. Uh-oh. Oh my god, that's the first time I've broken Fractured Mask to this boss in a while. I just really wasn't expecting the ads and didn't have the silk that I wanted, and then got hit out as my silk spear. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. There we go. Okay. Whew, I got scared. Nah, it's just a new character trait she acquires. I hope Hornet appears in Silksong 2, Electric Boogaloo, and is just like an avid drug abuser. Like, she injects plasmium like 7 times a day, sometimes 8. Every once in a while, she'll even go to 9, and then she will overdose again and go, God, this takes me back to my adventures in Farloom. I love how Team Cherry names kingdoms. What can we name a kingdom that's a nest of bugs that's hollow because everyone's dead? Let's just call it Hollow Nest. Alright, now we have, like, an entire civilization built around silk, and it's far away. Farloom. In Hollow Knight 3, it's going to be like... It's going to take entirely within, like, a Biowater-esque civilization. And it'll just be called, like, Sewer Pit. I'm so excited for Zote's adventure in Sewer Pit. It's gonna go crazy. Yeah, I might need to workshop that one. Just doesn't hit the same beats. Look at all these hearts I'm getting. I'm just a heartbreaker, what can I say? I'm breaking open these polyparts like crazy. Alright, we have wall jump now. Oops. Is there anything specific I really want to go get before Widow, or should I just rush straight to it? I mean, I definitely want to sit on a bench before fighting her, but... An idea so cringe, even Jamie is like, actually, nah, that's kinda ass. Hey. Don't be so toxic. I'm a firm believer being a cringe is a choice, and it's one I make on the regular. Get off my titties. Or else I will ban you from my Minecraft server. Who do you think Hornet mains in Overwatch? Oh god, she's totally a Genji main. I don't even need chat's opinion. I'm convinced that Hornet's a Genji main. And now I want to play a different game. And believe me, that different game is not Overwatch. I would rather play anything but Overwatch. I would rather relapse into my Smite addiction than play Overwatch. There should be a polyp over here. Yeah. How many polyps did we even grab along the way? We got 4? Okay. I know where the last 2 are. Despite all my rage, I am still just a hornet in a cage. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Excuse me, I just want the flower. Leave me alone. Excuse me, I just want the flower. Leave me alone. I'm not crazy about these bees trying to stop me from stealing their shit. Like, come on. If you didn't want me to take it, you shouldn't have left it out so easily. It's not my fault y'all suck at protecting things. I'm the bad guy for stealing things when you left it out in the open. Uh-huh. Make that make sense. Like, God forbid a girl just want to steal some shit she sees. It looks purple and shiny and friendly. And it tastes like Coca-Cola. But like, really expired Coca-Cola that's turning purple. Maybe I shouldn't be tasting the polyps. Pardon me, excuse me. I would like this long pin so I can never use it. Thank you, goodbye. Later, losers. Alright, so we've gotten all of our polyps. What happens if you enter... I'm not gonna do it right now because I really want to sit on a bench and I don't want to pay for one. But I really am curious what happens if you fight Widow without ever entering Bellheart. I've never really thought about that. That's kind of funny as a concept. Definitely want Deadbug's purse over this shard pendant that I didn't realize I still had on. Oops. Polyps be hitting different today. I'm seeing a little ghost fighting a jealous moth goddess who looks kind of smashable. I think you might be watching the wrong game. I'm sorry. See, this, I know that they both start with the words Hollow Knight, but this one's Hollow Knight Silksong. Totally understandable mistake. This is the one that features Silksong as the main character. Not the one that features the Hollow Knight as the main character. You understand. You can figure it out eventually. In case anyone's curious, polyps taste nothing like grape. They are not grape flavored, despite the coloration. Oops. Well, I didn't want that silk anyways. That silk's cringe. Laters.
Benny Frank.
Can I have your pouch? I don't really like the implication of having tried polyps and getting drunk off of them, but you know what? I can't take it back. So you know what? I'll embrace it. Yep, I did that. I was hungry. I was hungry. Howie. Rude. Rude and cringe. Actually, wait, this is not even where I want to be going. Whoopsies. Despite all my rage, I am still just Silksong in a cage. She silk on my song while I'm in a cage. Bar. Oh, that dude just got nay-nayed. I can't believe we got stick bugged. Not clickbait. Bye-bye. The girl needs her Hunter Journals entries. Including, but not limited to, this one. Hi, Widow.
Vienta!
I'm just gonna take this fight a little slow. Like, I don't think there's any world I die to Widow unless I'm being careless. Like that. Oh yeah, this boss is goated. Like, a solid A-tier boss. Maybe my third favorite? I'm not sure. I need to, like, look at my tier list again, because I did make one. I need to remind myself on if there's any I'm forgetting, but in my head, I feel like she's number 3. But First Sinner is just Widow, but better, and Phantom is so peak. Alright, we're good. Oh, what do you mean? I remember the first time I fought Widow, I made it to this phase, and I'm not gonna lie, this phase kicked my ass for a good amount of attempts, and I was just so annoyed that I was like, God, I kept making it to the final phase. Little did I know that's when the boss really starts. Alright, let's be smart. Let's get some soul back, or silk back. God, you can tell I've been playing too much Hollow Knight lately. Uh-oh. Alright, we're good. Alright, that was a little scary. But we're good. I had to actually use 3% of my power for a second. I honestly thought about just letting a Silk Spear rip because I felt confident that it would have killed her, but I went, no, I should be smart and be careful, and you know what? I think it would have killed her. But that's fine. What can you do? Oh no, I still won. God, how horrible. I played it safe and won the fight. I feel like my movement was so much better until, like, right around Hunter's March, I feel like it dropped off a cliff. I was playing so good at first, and now I'm just, like, back to normal. Back to almost losing to bosses that I should not be losing to. But it's fine. Now we can go get Sharp Dart, which I'm excited about. Because this will be my first time using Sharp Dart in Steel Soul. So that's cool. My current run with Shamans is basically the first time I've ever used it. And you know what? It's pretty fun. Is it as good as Sharp Shadow? God, no. Sharp Shadow's cracked. But that being said, I've learned with trying it out, Sharp Dart's immunity, like invincibility frames, last weirdly long after using it. Like, Sharp Dart is definitely, like... It's kind of almost an in-between between, like, D-Dark and Sharp Shadow. Because Sharp Shadow's the easy comparison, because, like, they're both dashes that grant invincibility and do damage, but Sharp Dart does a lot more invincibility, it seems. To the point where it feels, like, kind of comparable to D-Dark, because it also does spell amount of damage. And, you know, obviously, is it as good as D-Dark? No. Is it even as good as Sharp Shadow, considering, like, the cost? Meanwhile, Sharp Shadow is just free with every other dash? Like, Sharp Shadow's probably still better. But I have grown to appreciate it a little more. We have made it to Bellheart. We will grab Silver Bells, but we're never gonna do Silver Bells. I'll believe the day we do Silver Bells, the day I die. If it was like a pale necklace, I would consider it, but for a regular necklace, like, that quest is just not worth it. Too much effort. Hi, Scrounge. I was hoping you would give me money. Thank you. Thanks, friend. And let's go talk to our other friends. I remember when I first played Silksong, I was like kind of unhappy with how much they gutted the amount of money you get for relics in this game and how like much less of your overall income comes from it this game. But all things considered, if you really go out of your way to find like the good things, you do get a good amount of rosaries. Even if it's not a stupid amount like, you know, a certain other game that begins with the words Hollow Knight. Could be any game. Maybe I'm talking about Xevious. Honestly, I kind of want to go get Sharp Dart like immediately, and also Plasmium File. Tab, have you still not moved away? Bye, Peb. I'll see you later. Definitely won't murder you. Alright, gonna go Marrow. Yeah, we're gonna go get Sharp Dart, and we're gonna go get, Plasmium. And there's also a Memory Locket. Like, that's a lot of good stuff in the Wormways right now. I'm floored how much faster I go with the Wormways route. Like, I feel like if I was going, like, the Reaper Crest route I was going before, I'd be still, like, nowhere near Widow compared to, well, having beaten Widow. Hi, friends. I need you out of my way. Thank you. I need you out of my way more. Thank you. I want this whole 30 rosaries. Teehee. How many lives am I willing to take just for 30 rosaries? The answer may surprise you. Alright, buddy.
Nara.
How you doing, boob arms? I would like to inject myself with drugs. I require the blue raspberry drugs. Tastes like chemicals and heaven. Alright, thanks, buddy. Hello, I would like to... Excuse me. I'm trying to get really intimate with this plasmium bulb, and I would like you to leave us alone. And impregnated. Don't ask which one. One of them got impregnated in that process. That's the lesbian cheat code right there. Let's grab Sharp Dart while we're right here. Let's see if I can... No, that was terrible. That was awful. I accidentally input it before my dash. Of course it's on stream where I can't do it first try. Aw, no! That was just barely not enough. Give me the Sharp Dart. Okay. Oopsies. Now I'm starting to look like I have no idea what I'm talking about. That was a good one. There we... What? Hornet? You silly goose. You're supposed to grab that. It's gonna be really funny if it's like, oh yeah, we patched it, today. Okay. Now I'm starting to get actually a little annoyed, not gonna lie. What is happening? Why am I not getting as much distance as I did last time? I can't wait to learn that this is actually like way more precise than I thought it was, and I just... Oh my god, lucked into it the first time. Because that would be very in character. It'd be really funny if I just like, oh yeah, nope, accidentally nailed a one frame trick. God. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe getting Sharp Dart in Act 1 was a fever dream. I don't understand. We have to look up a tutorial. I really hope not. But I don't want to spend too much longer doing this. That was terrible. I could feel how bad that one was. Like, even before my brain processed it, my fingers went, yeah, no, that's not what I was supposed to do, dipshit. A silly goose. A silly, silly goose. Nope. I keep, like, dashing way too early. Because now I'm, like, restless and wanting to, like, do it already. Hornet. Buddy. You're at the ledge. You know you want to grab it. Firmly grasp it. I don't... Ah! This seemed really easy when I did it before. No, that was terrible. Maybe I'm waiting too long after my dash to input the heal. I'm losing my mind. I wanted to be all cool and be like, hey, check out this trick that I didn't know existed. But, maybe it just doesn't. Maybe I made it up. Maybe it's clickbait. There's that one person that's been watching stream ever since I commented on getting Act 1 Sharp Dart, and was like, God, I wonder how to do it. And it was all bait to get them to stay this entire time. It's not real. Well, it worked on me. Alright, thank you. I don't... Hornet just really feels allergic to grabbing this ledge. Someone must have come by and, like, slipped butter all over it, so that way if she tried to grab it, she would slip and fall and die. Really? I don't know. It's actually starting to make me a little annoyed. But it's okay, because I got it this time. Never mind. Never mind. I'm like so lost. Odds I pull up a tutorial right now. Like, I don't feel like I'm doing anything different than I did yesterday, or whenever I did it. It might have been the day before. I'm giving this a couple more tries, and then I'm rage quitting. And by rage quitting, I mean pulling up a tutorial and seeing what I'm doing wrong. Like, I don't get it. No, that's not it. I wonder if there's any cool Silk Spear tricks. Like how Vengeful Spirit was used to, like, fireball jump, where you would shoot, like, your Vengeful Spirit to push you backwards. Like, I wonder if you can do something similar with Silk Spear, because it does seem to push you back, considering I fell off a ledge earlier because of it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm, a little lost. Like, I know I did it. I swear I literally first tried it without looking up anything on how to do it. And now I just can't. Oh, they float first. That's the difference. Okay. No, that's just me being bad and forgetting how it works. Because I've been trying to let go of float early. No, that's not it. I've been trying to let go of float early because Hornet takes a bit before she's done floating to grab a ledge. But if I just float first and then dash heal. Okay. Something like that, except I actually do it. Nope. I need to fight this muscle memory that I just built all this time. No! That was so close. Okay, we can do this. Shout out, hang on, let me find whose video this is. Shout out to Kofi_Zero's video showing how to do this trick because I'm bad. And I needed it. No, that would have grabbed if I didn't accidentally, like, panic cover. Okay, this is easy again. Now that I know what I was doing wrong, this is easy. Easy, by the way. God, this is my favorite part of the stream, where I sit here and I just attempt this jump for like 20 minutes. Everyone's favorite part. I should start putting a timer on stream so that way everyone knows how long that this takes. Why'd I do that? I literally just established that this won't work. Friend, exactly. I'm doing this for friend. For the power of friendship. Oh my god, I keep accidentally, like, panic healing. It's really not that hard to not do, but I keep pressing that A button. Live Jamie reaction. I pressed B and I'm fairly sure that it just didn't want to come out. And that's okay. See, this is not an interesting stream anymore now that it's just me sitting here attempting this jump that really isn't that hard. I need to dash. Okay, okay. However, while it may not be good content, it is what my stubborn ass has decided I'm doing. So let's really... Really? That wasn't even close that time. What is content? Not what you're watching right now. That was terrible. I mixed up which thing to do when. Oh, that was so bad. I'm losing my mind. Chat, am I just bad? Maybe I'm just bad at Silksong and video games and life. So let's... Oh, come on. How did that not make it? Excuse me? I'm looking at the video again. Shout out again Kofi_0 for this beautiful tutorial. Where it really doesn't look that hard, and considering I've done it before at this point, it really doesn't seem that hard. Oh wait, they do float again. Okay, what? Hang on. So they float 2 times. And I'm just a goose. Oh my god, that was so easy. Chat, this is why when you follow tutorials, you just have to pay full attention and not half attention. Because sometimes it really just is that easy. Me, when I need to float once at the start and once at the end, and I was floating exclusively at the start or at the end. Whatever, we got Sharp Dart. We have Funny Move. We can go bonkers now. Damn, that dude just got bodied. I didn't know Sharp Dart was built like that I can just murder those. Because, like, getting the Hunter's Journal entry low-key is obnoxious, so... Alright, that fun little side quest is done. Now let's actually, you know, do the important thing to do here. You know, the Plasmium quest, and also get a memory locket. Equally important things. And now we are not almost dead. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. I'm not interested in what you're selling. Please leave this area. This is my own private domicile, and I will not be harassed. Bitch. Memory locket. Come here, buddy. Excuse me. Feed me your silk. I don't want to risk dying. Jamie, what happened? What do you mean, what happened? It's been so long? I mean, it's not been that long. I stream about 2 or 3 times a week. I've just been busy. Crazy what happens when you get a job. You fell off. It has been like 4 or 5 days, and that is it. Besides, I would need to be actually getting views to have fallen off. Silly goose. Yeah, I don't... It has been like 4 or 5 days. Yeah, I agree. I don't stream on weekends. My availability doesn't allow for it, really. So I stream, like, usually Tuesday, Thursday, and then, like, sometimes Sunday. Fell off a cliff? Yeah, you're so right. You're so smart. Pardon me, excuse me, not interested. Okay, have I just, like, completely forgotten where this third, like... Plasmium is? How has this happened twice now? It's just... Insane go jump scare? Yeah. Casual corpse. You know how it goes. I'm actually confused how I've done this quest a billion times and I just seem to have completely forgotten where one of the 3 is. Like, how is this a recurring problem? Whatever. Is it down here? Because I thought it wasn't. Okay, it's not. I'm not that dumb. I would feel really dumb if this hole that I refuse to jump down just had the answer all along. Bro, you gave me anxiety when I should have already been sleeping. I've been streaming for like 2 hours now, buddy. Sounds like you need to subscribe, turn on notifications, and ring the bell or whatever. It's not like I missed you, but like, okay. This is becoming more and more tsundere. There. It's okay. Did you turn on notifications and ring the bell, silly goose? Because otherwise YouTube doesn't care to recommend it to you. Silly goose, I don't have enough subscribers for YouTube to care about promoting me. You have to put in the effort to find me. Isn't this site awesome? Alright. I'm sitting on this bench. Because I only got 2, right? I'm not tripping? Okay. That's fine, I'll just grab this one. I just look at my For You page, yeah, that's the problem. YouTube does not like recommending small channels at all. Pardon me, excuse me. And you know, all things considered, it is better than Twitch. What am I doing? Excuse me, pardon me. That Grom really went for it. You're so real. Okay, so can I not just... I swear last time when I missed one, I was able to just grab this one a second time. Did I make that up? Jamie, may I say? Are you gonna say I'm looking absolutely radiant today? Because I know. Aw, thank you. I am looking absolutely radiant today. How? Because what else were you gonna say? Sorry, I should have gone along with it. I should have been like, oh yes, dear chatter. What would you like to tell me on this fine evening? Okay, I'm pretty sure I was like either drunk or high out of my mind while doing this quest, and by that I mean I was paying more attention to chat. I'm like really confused, actually. How have I missed one? These are really easy to find, and I just haven't found one. Okay, so you can't re-get it, and I'm just bad. Where the hell? Because I thought that there were 2 down here, but I sure didn't see a second one down here. Excuse me. Pardon me. Yeah, nah, I'm both. When I record a video, imagine being only one. That's my bad. I'm on meds that don't really let me drink, so I don't tend to actually get drunk anymore. It's the one in the first room, the one near Zango. Thank God, the person watching that actually knows this game's here. Go to the Wanderer's... Really? There's one over there? Am I just silly? Excuse me. Not interested. Oh my god, there is one here. How did I forget this? What is wrong with me? I'm literally the biggest Plasmium believer, and I just completely forgot there was one down here. No, you were right. I'm just dumb. Hi, smart. Okay, let's not go too far here. You know what? I'm going this way. I forge my own path. Sir? I wanted to bounce off of your head, however, you disappeared, and that made me sad. Alright, can we not? I just want to go to bitch ass, and I just want to get my blue Kool-Aid and inject it straight into my vibes. Or veins, whichever one it is, I don't remember. As previously stated, my brain doesn't work.
Benny Frank.
Hello, Xylitol. I would like to not speak to you again for a while, please. Alright, let's get our ass out of here. Make a plasmium sandwich? Oh my god, that sounds so tasty. Just blue raspberry jam between 2 slices of white bread with grape jelly. Grape jelly, huh? You want me to mix blue raspberry drug with grape jelly? I'll never forgive you for that. Okay, can I? 1, 2, 3, 6. I need. Do I need one more memory locket and that's it? Yeah, okay. That's fine. We still have to beat the, or we still have to buy the, Pilgrim's Rest memory locket anyways, so. We just need to get our ass over here. Because your girl needs this Vestacrest, so I can slot a 4th yellow tool that I don't even have. Because that's what my priorities should be. It's fitting a 4th yellow tool on my build. Hi, Mort, you fucking bitch. I'm gonna buy all your shit and never look at you again. Later, losers. Can't wait to dance on your corpse. Alright, let's go actually, do a few quests I've been putting off. Funny enough, both the quests that immediately just came to my mind are for memory lockets, but you know. We're gonna make our way to Marrow, and we're gonna finally do Flint Beetles. Oh, we still have to do, we just have to do Funny Pin Game. I kind of forgot about Lottie for a minute. Oops. Whoa, hello. My A button just got weirdly stuck, and that is mildly concerning. Yeah, I know most of the EVA numbers. I did not remember the second Hunter upgrade number or the, Silksong number, but I just remembered it was like, it was everything that you can get by the end of Act 2 for Silksong. I really thought that that was about to fall off the edge and fall into some spikes, and I was gonna have to fight it again. Alright, let's go get this memory locket. This is a very difficult arena. I'm a little scared. Chat, I could die right now. Wouldn't that be crazy? God. I'm really scared of dying in this one. That was just because I felt like it. And because I may have misremembered when it stands up. Whew, I was really scared. That really put up a challenge. Flint gems can't fall in spikes? Oh, thank goodness. I mean, it's not happened, so I guess it's not like a, whoa, that's crazy. How did that happen? How did we hit each other? This is why Hunter is good? I mean, yes, but then I would have to route around getting more memory lockets, and that's cringe. Have you considered that? Hmm? Didn't think so.
Friend.
Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Hi, buddy. I sure enjoy pressing the Y button over and over like it's a Mario Party minigame. Have you considered that Silksong and therefore memory lockets are required for %? Yes. Which is why I minimize how many I need. By not using hunters.
Pass fine?
Sirata.
Hironare.
Mindatu Yazabu.
Galaxy Brain.
Sirata Sakrasila.
Mario Party? You're so right. Thank you, very cool. Speaking of Mario Party minigame, oops. I wish this was harder. I say when I did miss one, but you know. Excuse me, I want my tool pouch, and I also want your money. Lottle has bars. Bafuma! He's going crazy. Like, someone put this man on the beat. I would hand him the ox, is all I'm saying. The list of... I should do a Silksong character tier list based on who I would trust to hand the ox. Oops. Let's not mess this up and do this all over again, because that'd be a little embarrassing. Uh-oh. Hang on. Let me lock in for a moment and stop reading chat. Because this is not that hard, and it's just because I'm half paying attention. Alright, there we go. Shockingly, minigames are harder when you're staring at chat and not the game. Well, depends on the minigame, but most of the time. Oh, I can go get the Smash Shard real quick. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Oh, hi, Peb. Bye, Peb. Everyone say rest in peace. I got some of my rosaries back. I spent way more than 55, though. I should get more. Pepsi, you're so real for that. I'm swinging at ghosts. Don't mind me missing every shot. See, y'all just don't see them the way I see them. Oh, hello. Come here, buddies. See, but Hunter has more range. Yeah, but have you considered? I don't want to have to go get the memory lockets. This is enough range for me. Look at it. Who are you to deny the way of the Hunter's Crest? I'm me. Thanks for asking. Excuse me, sir. But you need to anyway? But the ones you put into Hunter's Crest don't count is what I'm saying. And I would rather have a maxed out Wanderers than have a, like, no memory locket Hunters. That's my point. Like, I'm aware I need memory lockets anyways. But it's not like I just do Wanderers arbitrarily, it's because I want to. Don't argue with me, I'm always right. Actually, we had an argument about, how much percentage something was locked behind, and, you were wrong, so... Excuse me, pardon me. Can you get away? Oh my god. You forgot the Plasmium Bud? Yeah, well, do I sound sober to you? Come on. Silly goose. That's a joke. I am sober this stream. I think it would be funny to stream, like, under the influence of something, but... I just... When I'm doing Steel Soul attempts, like... No. I'll find something more casual to stream when I'm really, like, zonked. Sober and stupid? You got me. My bad. I'm sorry for being sober and stupid. You're gonna make me cry right here, right now, on stream. Maybe you're the reason I stopped streaming for 5 whole days. Excuse me, sir. Alright, hang on. I really wanted to just play with Sharp Dart. But I might be playing with my food a little too much. Yeah, okay, he's dead. Do you know you can give Skull Tyrant a lobotomy? Well, I don't think I can anymore, because I kind of did worse. Like, I think I did something a little worse than a lobotomy, personally, but... I mean, I'm sure there's someone on, like, Tumblr or Twitter who would argue, like, a lobotomy is actually worse than murder, and you deserve the death sentence. Oh, hello. Oh, goodbye. But yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, so... Alright, hello, Mushka.
Da, fenestra.
If you claw line its brain? What in the world? I almost don't believe you. It does extra damage? That's so weird.
Mi offende?
Me when I shoot a harpoon into an enemy's brain? The pro lobotomy crew is in shambles. Sorry, I hate to break it to you, but I'm in the anti-lobotomy crew. I know. I'm woke. I'm sorry. I think the lobotomy's kind of cringe. I'm sorry for being so woke. You're cringe? Yeah, I know. I get that a lot.
Million.
I'm so glad my chat is so nice to me. I'm really glad I'm fostering a community that just calls me cringe and bad every 5 seconds. And you know what? I expected nothing less. Did I get... No, I didn't. I'm just drunk. Whoops. I should go get the courier. I should go say hi. This is definitely not my fastest route to the courier, but it's the route we're taking, I guess. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. For some reason, I feel like I have no memory of actually grabbing the mask shard. I did do that, right? Okay. I know I fought the gauntlet, so it would have been really funny if I just didn't grab the mask shard. But it just didn't pop into my memory actually grabbing it. I'm gonna real quick open this. See, and Hunter has 2 red slots. I'm sticking with this you know what? Maybe I'll just stick with Wanderer the entire Steel Soul run out of spite. So you can have Flea Brew? Yeah, but I don't want Flea Brew. Do you know the list of times I've used Flea Brew in my life? I'll give you a hint. It's just during the couriers. Okay, that was really racist. I'm gonna be honest. I'm personally offended on behalf of Hornet Silksong for that. Spite is the best motivation. Yeah, why do you think I've been doing so much better in these attempts lately? It's just to spite you calling me bad. Hornet Undertale? You're so right. How could I forget Hornet's last name is Undertale? It's like I don't pay attention to the lore at all.
Yanara.
Skabadaba. Bye, buddy. I really need to stop, like, stimming the A and the B button back and forth. Because I do that to skip text all the time. And every time, it just causes me to bind after the text is over, and I look really dumb and feel even dumber. Bye, buddy. I sure do love when enemies exist. It's a shame that that one doesn't anymore. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Alright, let's claim my money and let's claim my memory locket. Look at all this money I'm making. I'm rich. And you know what? Just to be toxic. Wait, does this not summon? Okay. Buddy doesn't feel like showing up. I thought you said memory lockets were cringe. No, I said having to route around getting 3 more memory lockets is cringe. And I stand by it. I think I will go to Weave Nest Atla real quick. Time to waste it all on multi-binder? Yeah, you're so right. What a nice life-saving bridge. It would be a shame if someone happened to, you know, run over and stab it with a spear until it broke. Sorry, pals, it was in my way. That was entirely fueled by spite. I just felt like murdering that guy because he was remotely near me, and therefore, a corpse. Hooray for Weave Nest Atla! You know, with all the talk about, like, how the game needs to, like, canonize Hornet liking women, I will say there's only a single character that's ever shown on screen being inside of Hornet while being alive, and it's Eva. I am dumb and forgot to go use my memory locket. I literally planned on using a memory locket on Reaper so I could get the Vesti. And you know what I didn't do? I did not use the memory locket on Reaper to get the Vesta crest. Oh look, I evolved the Crest of Hunter, now it's only slightly bad. Now I'm gonna go take this garbage off me immediately. It's the worst crest in the game, and it definitely is not me rage baiting. Is Eva watching when Hornet is silking her song in lace? I think Eva's always watching. Eva's kind of like Santa, but for Hornet specifically, and is just always watching whether Hornet is awake or conscious or not. I think if you're having fun adult times with Hornet, you're inherently having a three-way. Oops. Can you get off my fucking platform? Thanks. Okay, well, this is truly some Silksong gameplay. I should just ban the words Hunter's Crest in chat. Just any message that contains Hunter Crest gets deleted. The Silksong rung of all time. You wouldn't believe it, but I was honestly starting off playing pretty well because I wasn't half asleep for once. See, like, I can handle basic platforming. I just couldn't for a second. Later, losers. Alright, come here, lesbian mommies. I require your services. And your cervixes. There we go. What if I just ban the word Hunter altogether? And like anyone who's named Hunter is also immediately banned. Alright, excuse me, sir. Or I mean ma'am. Sorry, I didn't mean to misgender the mommy. Come here. The Hunterer crest, even more Hunterer than before. Dies to the polycule. I did not, first of all. Second of all, it's not a polycule. They're just lesbian mommies. I'm completely chill with dying to a polycule if it actually happens, but that's just a pair of mommies. Goodbye, Chuck. Okay, can I not, like, die to random Moss Home enemies? Because that would be cool. I'm walking slowly because I don't remember if there's any enemies there. Okay, we're good. The Evo stage should be Hunter, Hunterer, and Huntister. You're so smart. This is why you're not banned in this chat, despite spreading your Hunter propaganda. Excuse me, Eva. I would like you to reach deep inside of me. Ah. I have the Vesticrest. I don't even have a fourth yellow tool to put in it yet, but I have it. So that's neat. Excuse me, let me up. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Sharp Dart's so funny. Oops. Sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of Sharp Dart murdering you. Goodbye. I've really grown to like Sharp Dart more lately. Like, I was not a Sharp Dart believer until very recently, and now I think that this is so funny. Moms are destined to be ass at video games. Nah, I hate to break it to you, but if I ever have a kid, I'm absolutely kicking that child's ass in any game. I will be putting video games in front of them at the age of 2, and I will be making fun of them and flaming them every time they struggle, even as a baby. I'll get my child into MOBAs at way too young of an age, and then I'll just be like the toxic League of Legends teammate to them. It's like, bro, you're feeding. Come on, you're like 6 and 8. Like, come on, you're feeding. Be better. Cringe. And in reality, he's like 6 or 8. I thought you were Chat's mom. I mean, I am, but y'all are a little too old for me to, 5 days without any contact, I'm already disowned. You caught me. I adopted Chat for tax purposes. You caught me. I don't love any of you. Jamie, finish the sentence. Sorry, I broke out of prison. I'm not finishing my sentence. We got I'm sorry, I'm trying to read whatever is put in text. We got a Vabdibed. Thank you, very cool. Chat is too old for me to raise as my child because I adopted you all at the age of like 15 plus. You can be my children, but it's not like I raised you. I'm assuming something weird until you clarify. Nothing weird. Excuse me. I'm a Silksong streamer, not a Minecraft streamer. Bold of you to assume I'm 15 plus. You got offended the other day when I called you kid. Maybe you are like 12. You might have a point. Bold of you to assume I'm 1 plus. You got me there. My bad. Well, actually, hang on. If you're not at least 13, you shouldn't be on YouTube. That means that you broke the rules and you're gonna get banned.
That's fine.
My spool has been extended. I keep doing it every time. Yeah, I'll buy multi-binder. That's fine. 12 months or under, or else you're an unk. You're so right. My bad. I'm sorry for not being born in 2025 or 2026. I thought I was still cool and young because I was born in 2024. But you're right, I'm unk. I can't believe this is how I've learned I'm officially unk. You would think after how many times I murder these enemies for money that I wouldn't get hit by them, but I never said I was good at multitasking. Why did I even come here? This is not where I wanted to be going. What is wrong with me? Well, a lot of things, but I'm trying to go to Moss Druid because I got berries to give this hoe. Excuse me, I would like my rosaries that I've earned. Bro hit the mossy pilgrim balls. Can you blame me? I mean, who wouldn't? Okay, so now what am I doing? So I have this. They break on impact with needle? Yeah, I know. But again, that's not the problem here. You're misunderstanding the problem. It's not that I'm incapable or not knowing. It's just I'm bad and dumb. We can go to Raymore. And we can do craw bug clearing, I guess. Is there any reason to not just go straight to Sinner's Road after that? Probably not. Father of the Flame time? Yeah, no. I'm not doing Act 1 Father of the Flame. Can you even do that in Steel Soul? I thought that requires Cocoon Pogos.
Da, finestra.
Hello. There's a hole.
Mi offende?
Pasa hambahe.
Buenera.
Hey, what's the hole?
Like, can you actually get to Wisp Thicket without Cocoon Pogos? Because that'd be news to me.
Caspin?
Sir, I'm not buying a drink. I don't trust you around my drink. Maybe for Mount Fae? Yeah, that's what I thought. I was gonna say, like, there's no way you can do all of Mount Fae without any Cocoon Pogos. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. I just want the rosaries. Someone found a way? That's crazy. Silksong players are a different breed. Except me. Well, I guess by that definition, I'm a different breed, but compared to, you know, anyone else who plays this game. Excuse me. Oh yeah, it was done 3 months ago. Yeah. This is why, I don't know. I don't follow the game that much to where I'm like, oh, new discoveries. Like, I think it's cool. I enjoy learning some of this stuff. Maybe you're not a Silksong player if you're the same breed. You caught me. I've never played Silksong in my life. I don't even know what Silksong is. I just titled my streams it, and then people show up, so... Clearly it's not working, though. Maybe I should change it to, like, Roblox or Fortnite. Buddy, I would like you to calm down. Oh my god, I almost just died, but that's fine. I was so confident that swing was going to kill that I bet my entire life on it. And in retrospect, that was kind of dumb, but it worked, so... I think I've become a little too careless again. Being a 12-month-old, yes, Roblox or Fortnite is better. Alright, hang on. Let's stop streaming. Let's go play some Fortnite instead. I'm gonna play some no-fill squads, and I'm gonna come in first try, watch. I will turn this into a Fortnite stream, young man. Don't make me. Go away. Hello? That was weird. I don't have a Silk Eater yet, so we can just move on. But yeah, I will turn this into a Fortnite stream right now for the last bit. But nobody wants to see that. You cannot bait me into thinking anyone wants to see it. Nah, see, even I'm not willing to, like, sell out enough to where I'm, like, posting AI triple T. Now, Subway Surfers, yeah, I could see myself putting that on the side for the content. Got him. Every 6-year-old unk is gonna be doing the chef's kiss seeing that stream. Oh, I hate this bit. This is the worst bit. Hey, look at me, I got the bell without doing the Craw Bug Arena. Instead of any commentary, just a repeating sound clip of Jamie saying 6-7. I honestly, I was making a thumbnail that I've not used yet, and I was so tempted to draw 6-7 on my face. I decided against it, but like, I came this close to doing it, just because I knew it would make people mad. Like, I have no opinion on the actual meme other than I think it's funny that people get mad about it. Excuse me, pardon me. Alright, let's go do Craw Bug Arena now, because there's such good money in there. Owie! Did you just cancel my sharp dart? That's not nice. Greymoor and Shellwood are areas number 6 and 7 of the game? That's crazy. I should just make a thumbnail and it's literally just a picture of Shellwood and a picture of Greymore with 6-7 on top of it. That is a terrible idea. Thank you so much. I disagree with that being the buttons that were pressed on my controller, but what can you do? Alright, let's do Crowbug Arena. I'm gonna be overly cautious because it would be really embarrassing if I came in here for the money and died. Proceeds to not be careful at all, actually. Alright, get over here. Honestly, these are the most annoying ones to fight because they're just so small. You know, maybe if I just had, like, a bigger swing, like, I don't know, with a different crest that isn't Wanderers, maybe I'd have an easier time hitting them. But I don't know of any good crests like that do that. God, you really want to hang out that high up the entire time, huh? Fine. I love how Jamie doesn't even dispute that there will be a next attempt. At this point, I'm expecting to go to 100 until I win before then. Like, I'm gonna be doing this when I'm 80, probably. Which technically has the highest range? Yeah, because Witch Crest is a good one, but I don't have access to that right now. Just you wait until someone discovers a way to get Twisted Bud in Act 1, then we're gonna be cooking. Steel Soul's gonna get easy. Use Reaper then? No, that's cringe. Like, I literally was using Reaper in my attempts until I had one where I was in a bad mood and went, you know what? I don't feel like doing all my progress again. I'm changing up my route, and then went Wanderer and had way more fun and was like, yeah, let's do this instead. Bro, you really don't know Ball? Is Witchcrest in Act 1 like a thing? Like, actually? Hang on, how do they do that? It's on an earlier patch? Oh, okay. Yeah, I literally did not ever hear about that one. I heard about Act 1 Wisp Thicket, but I did not hear about Act 1 Witchcrest. So today I learned. And Threadstorm. Ew, now I don't have my Sharp Dart. Oh, did Volt Spear used to go through those and just hit the ropes on the other side of them? Or at least that specific one. Okay. I like how you're explaining all the little details. Like, excuse me, I know the layout of the game very well. I'm just not careful or good. Related, I fell a little more than I meant to. Eventually, people will discover wrong warping and find a way to get shamans in Act 1. Just you wait. And, like, no one will care because, you know, Silksong wrong warping can probably do way cooler things if it is ever a thing. Oh yeah, there is that? I don't believe you. Now you're just saying shit to see if I'll believe it. I'm not getting baited. Okay. Let's go turn in Crawbug clearing. Everyone's favorite quest, Crawbug clearing. And then I guess I can make my way to Sinners. Like, is there any upgrades I care about getting before then? I don't think so. There's probably a couple tools I'm missing that I should get since Architect Moment, but I don't even think I can think of any. Use the GMS skip glitch combined with room duping to get there in Act 2. Okay. So not in Act 1, though. So Shamans in Act 1 is still not real.
Yanara.
Therefore, technically, you did lie to me, and therefore you are cringe, and you should feel bad. That is interesting, though. Hi, buddy. Ow! I got scissored, live on stream, not clickbait. Girl, not right now. Wait until after the stream. Then we'll talk. Hi, buddy. Oh, I just realized I never put my, funny skill back on. Oh, well. Alright, let's go to Wisp Thicket. Or at least its entrance. Teehee. My next clickbait thumbnail will be like going to Wisp Thicket in Act 1, and it's just like me going to the entrance of Wisp Thicket, and that's it. You know what? Go over there. Pardon me, Spikes. I'm not interested in what you're selling. Please leave me alone. Uh-oh. Hey, look, something that's probably gonna get me 50 rosaries. Woo! So Shamans in Act 1 does exist, but no one's been able to... There is not a way to, get it without soft blocking. Someone will find a way out, just give it time. Like, someone's gonna figure out a way to get Silksong in Act 1, and then you're chillin'. Can't even do an Act 2 without soft blocking. I mean, yes, unless they find a way to get Silksong in Act 1. And then They are chilling. Have you considered that? I'm gonna send you down a rabbit hole. Oh wait, I never got magnetite. Yeah, I should probably do that first. As much as I want to enter Sinners, if I die because I don't have RNG dice, that'd be a little silly. See, now you're thinking smart. Now you're like, ooh, this is a way I can do this. Alright, let's go get... Let's go get funny dice, and are we gonna do anything else here while we're here? I mean, I guess I could go fight conch flies, but I don't really want to. I think I'm mostly just here to grab, like, memory lockets. I'll grab the memory locket, I'll grab dice, and I'll grab whatever the fuck. Memory locket, dice, and craft metal. That's all I'm here for. Excuse me, sir. You cheated. You're not supposed to block that. Now die. Bitch. Should be going the... Okay. I mean, surely someone, if it is possible, just doing that route, surely someone's already done it. And been like, I got Shaman's Crest in Act 1 without soft locking, not clickbait. Okay, can we not? Can we, like, actually not? Okay, well... No, that's fine. I actually enjoy not having health. Personally, I think health is a commodity I'm best without. Get your ass down here. I just sat on that dude's face until I sent him straight down to hell. And you know what? I'd do it again. It was a pleasant experience. Pardon me, Mr. Judge. Excuse me. Ow, you bitch. I'm unhappy with you. That's it. Uh-oh. Hang on, we can call it a draw. We can call it a draw. Just kidding. Teehee. That dude just exploded. Goodbye. Yeah, I imagine if it's that simple, like, obviously not simple, but in the sense of, like, I feel like someone would have done it if it was as easy as just to piece together things that people know, even if I don't know them. Oh, right, I don't have maps. Well, sorry, G. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Rude. You're not supposed to fight back. Good enough. You could learn down needling before needling. That's hilarious. I wonder how the game would handle that. Like, I imagine it just wouldn't let you use it unless you beat Widow. But I don't know. I don't know how the coding on that works. I don't know if their list is, like, just entirely separate items. But that'd be kind of silly if true. Like, I guess I've never really thought about it, but if you just whips out with or without the needle in, that's hilarious. That's so silly. So that raises the question. Hang on, that's an interesting question then. Does that mean,
Benny Frank.
are you able to use Elegy of the Deep to open, like, Weaver doors?
Fadastama.
Like, would you be able to hypothetically just skip Widow altogether at that point? You play Needle in to summon the bird and to get melodies? True. True. Alright, now here's the part where I continue to get bad. You can already skip Widow. I don't know why you're surprised I don't know these things. I don't pay attention to the speedrunner or real glitch scene. Got it. I just need to reliably get that timing every time, because I swear I forget where it is every time. I missed it again. Come here, buddy. Maybe if I just, like, lock in and stare at when the dice goes white, I'll stop missing it. But that feels like bad streamer behavior. I feel like I should be, you know, paying more attention to things other than just holding the A button for good time. But that's kind of cringe. Or I can just win through, like, raw luck. I don't need no nat 20s. Come on, buddy. You're gonna roll a 3. And I'm gonna win. You know, I didn't think I would actually win that easily, but, that's fine. I've never diced harder in my life. If bro's Lumble the Lucky, then why does he die? You'd think he'd be lucky enough to not just die, lol. Like, do you know how easy it is to not die? I do it every day. It's that easy. And I'm bad. Pardon me, buddy. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. I'm just here for the craft medal, then y'all can, like, you know, fuck off. I don't care. I'm not even here to, like, go to the Citadel through here. It's fine. I'm not interested in what you're selling. Like, I could. Last Judge is right there, but... nah, that's cringe. Got him. I guess we can now actually go... That's Bellheart. That's not what I meant. Like, let me real quick look to, like, double check. Are there any quests I have that I'm like, oh, I probably should do that? No, not at all. Alright, I guess it's just Sinner's time, then. I feel like I'm missing a tool or two along the way, but... Like, I guess this buddy has a memory locket, but I don't think I'm gonna really need it. I've got plenty right now. Yeah, okay. Like, I'm glancing through my tools and making sure am I missing anything, but I really don't think I am. Alright, we're off to Sinner's Road. Because I am a filthy sinner. And then we're off to Bywater. Because I have little self-worth, clearly. But I mean, considering I've not really struggled with Mist at any point in Steel Soul so far, maybe I'll just go the Sinner's Road way. And save Bywater to be a later problem. We'll see. Like, I like going through the Bywater entrance, so that way, like, I can reliably leave the Mist if I get low on health and go to a bench very easily. And the Sinner's Roadway is less safe, but I've not needed to do that at any point. And this is gonna be the one time I die in the Mist if I go the other way. Got him. Hi, puppies. Thank you, Sharp Dart. Very cool. I got cornered. Nah, JK. Definitely grab Barb Bracelet while we're here. Although, we'll do that after talking to Benjamin and Krull, since there's a couple maggots in that room, and then we can hit the starter room again. Got him. Parries are easy in this game. Uh-oh. That's fine. I actually like having diseases anyways. Tasty disease juice. Okay, what am I doing? Get over here. Let me lock in slightly harder. Okay, hang on. Just spent the last 5 minutes making community posts. I'm scared what that means, but I guess I will find out shortly, huh? Oh, okay. I got you. Absolutely bodied. I might check that out later. I'm curious. Hello, Benjin Impact and Krull. I just want your tax. Can you just... I need you to stop yapping and just give me your quest. I will go hunt food for you if you just shut the fuck up and let me. Wee. I probably should unlock this bench if I'm not going the Biowater way. That seems like a lot of effort, though. Yeah, that's too much effort. I don't need the bench. I'll just not die. Like, how hard can it be? Ow. There we go. I don't know why I'm so uncomfortable right now. It's not like Sinner's Road is that scary. Not like literally scary, but like scary in the sense of worried about dying. Now I'm like actually kind of worried that, fine, I will go and unlock the stupid bench, and I'll do the optional parkour section, and if I die on it, it'll get really embarrassing. Pardon me, excuse me, excuse me. Ow. Alright, we've climbed our ass. Give me this fucking bench. I'm mostly just like, oh shit, I should really refresh my fractured. That's the real reason I bothered. Sorry, Mom, I'll shut up if you're tired of me yapping about this. I just don't think it makes for an interesting video for me to edit later if I spend the entire time talking about crests with you. I have to say other things besides that, like, oh, that was scary, and uh-oh, what do I do now? And other quips. Ow, where did you come from? I mean, I know where you came from, but you weren't there and then you were there, and now you're dead. Alright, you're going to leave me alone. I'm just gonna chill up here. I got jump scared because the way I have my, like, Silksong set up over the OBS that's recording my screen, it definitely looked like there was a second muck maggot coming, or muck roach coming, because I can, like, slightly see the second screen as well. Peak content. Aren't you the one complaining that, I didn't stream for, like, half a week? There. You will enjoy my slop. Such funny and entertaining quips. Sorry, let me hit you with a bazinga at some point in the middle of a fight. I'm just gonna, like, almost die to Crust King Khan. I'm just gonna go, uh-oh, bazinga. And then everyone's gonna laugh, and the laugh track will play. It's Sinner's Road. Yeah, well. I know dream bosses don't end my run. That doesn't change that I'm still gonna act quippy when I'm about to die. Act 3 is hella easy? Yeah, I know. Believe me, I was really expecting that other run where I had to Gur the Outcast of all bosses to be the run because of that. But nope, I got Gur the Outcasted. She Gur on my Outcast. Pogo the guy? I don't feel like it. I live to rage bait. Ask Jim in Act 1? No, I'm good. I'm not pogoing up to fight Lagoli early. I'm all set, thanks. No, I'm aware. I'm aware of what you're telling me to do, and I'm telling you I'm good. I've spent too long getting this far tonight to just throw it away by fighting Lagoli, because you need to understand, for some reason, even though Lagoli is not hard, it is a boss that I cannot beat as easily as I know I should be able to. Like, I recognize all of the patterns are very simple, and everything is really easy to dodge, and yet I still almost die half the time. You're just a bottom? Yes, that is the equipment I have. You can call me a bottom all you want. That doesn't change the fact that I'm not gonna do it. Ow. Flint Slate? Yeah, but I'm not getting Flint Slate. I don't have... I don't have, Claw Line, and I'm not burning a simple key on that. I'm not burning a simple key on ow. Excuse me. On an item that I'm able to get without it. There's a free key right here. Yeah, but what you're saying is that I'm gonna have to spend an extra $6.50 to grind the simple key from Jubilana, because every other simple key is required for at least some percentage. Except for the Verdania one, which I'm going to be doing Verdania to skip Seth, because why wouldn't I? Excuse me. Ow! Nah, Seth, easy. Nah, I'm good. The option is... The choice is between fight a boss that has a chance of killing you, or don't fight a boss that has a chance of killing you. Why would I not just not fight the boss? I also like Verdania a lot. It's like one of my favorite areas of the game. Excuse me, Flea. I'd like to save you. And I need to walk all the way back to those bitches and give them the roach guts because they're bitches that are starving and they're bitches? Objectively the best area? Unironically, like... Might be. I love Verdania, and Clover Dancers is one of my favorite bosses in the game, even though I wish it was, a little harder. Like, I really wish Clover Dancers were, like, crazy hard. Make them, like, at least first Sinner difficulty. I don't care that you have to do an entire area to get to them. What's the second best area? Hang on. Let me think. Verdania's really cool, but I think it probably is actually my second favorite, because I love Cogwork Core a lot. Like, I think it has, like, the best music in the game, the best atmosphere. I really like a lot of the platforming. I wish Cogwork Core was bigger, but outside of that, I think Cogwork Core is, like, genuinely perfect. Verdania's really good. What else? What else are, like, big standouts for me? I like Karak a good bit. Except that I wish it was a little harder. Because every time I do Karak... Every time I do Karak, I get confused, being like, oh, I'm already done. That's so weird. But I do like Karak a lot. I like the color palette, and I do like a lot of the platforming. I mostly just don't like the drill dickheads, and the path to the Krusna is needlessly obnoxious. Free key in Karak? Yeah, I know there's a free key in Karak, but I need 3 simple keys if I'm doing Verdania. It's not about where the free keys are. It's about the fact that if I choose to get Flint Slate early, I have to get 650 rosaries for Jubilana, and I already have to get so many rosaries. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Uh-oh, I'm just on a DoorDash delivery, leave me alone. Alright, I got an order of 10 roach guts for, have fun grinding for Snitch Pick. No. I will not have fun. You cannot make me have fun. Alright, I got 10 roach guts here for, Krell and Benjin. Alright, hope you enjoy. The fuck are these? This is not money. You can't DoorDash food, make me hunt it myself, and then just give me some thumbtacks you had lying around. Bitches. Okay, then suffer while I have fun instead. Alright, valid, except for the fact that I will not be making the inevitable stream of me grinding money. I won't be making it fun. I'll make it a miserable experience. Maybe I'll just mute my mic and just sit here and repeatedly loop the one room next to High Halls for like 4 hours. And I won't say a word. I won't interact with chat. I won't even really move. I'll just sit here going... Joke's on you, I'm a masochist. I mean, good for you, hun? Question mark? Finally, she shut up for a second. I don't know if you're aware of this, but good streamers generally talk a lot. It's kind of the job I'm trying to get. I don't know if you've noticed. Kinda comes with the territory of streaming is that you don't shut the fuck up even when you have nothing to say. So what do y'all think about Fluoride turning the frogs gay, huh? Alright, let's real quick equip Plasmium. I probably won't need it, but just in case. And then I think... You say job? Why would you curse at me in such a manner? Yeah, I know. I hate to break it to you, kiddo, but welcome to the real world. We'll see how long Mist takes, but I think we will fight Phantom tonight and then end stream there. Excuse me, not kiddo. I hate to break it to you, you could be 58 and I would still call you kiddo if you're going to call me mom. It's only fair. Equivalent exchange or whatever the fuck. I'm a grown-ass 12-month-old. True, my bad, my bad. I'm sorry, kiddo. Owie. That was a little embarrassing. Up there, of course. Well, that was annoying. Let's just be safe. I jumped into it. That's not very safe at all. Are you kidding me? Is this really gonna be the only time? What? Wait, what? Wraiths count as 2 hits? I had Fractured Mask. The fuck? I'm like 90% sure I've been hit by a Wraith with only Mask left before, and it hasn't killed me. Oh my god! That's so bull. I'm actually kind of mad about that one. I was literally like, okay, if I get hit again, I'm going to retreat since I'm down to Mask. And then you know what happened? I got hit again and the game told me to eat a dick, so. Drawing time? I'm not drawing tonight. I'm a little too molding. I'm gonna start next stream with drawing. I'm a little too unhappy about that. Plus, I planned on ending stream a little bit ago, considering, you know, the whole job thing. I have to actually fix my sleep schedule. So yeah, that's so lame. Whatever. Thanks for coming out. I'm proud of you for coming out, kiddo. But I'm gonna get going. That is... Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna catch up with that Silk Snipper and Greymore and do some scissoring. That'll cheer me up. Alright. I will see you all later. Thanks for coming out. It's been fun until the end there. Now I'm actually going to bed mad, but I will probably be streaming again on Thursday, but after what just happened, that's a maybe. We'll see. But I'll see you all then if I stream, and if not, I'll see you sometime next week. Laters.